has just handed Rahul G, yes, G for Gandhi, not genius, a polite but firm pink slip, viewers, in the Delhi University campus where tomorrow's leaders cut their teeth on today's debates. The verdict is in. Modi's BJP-linked ABVP stormed the polls, clinching 3 out of the 4 top posts. Just 24 hours ago, you would remember, about this time last evening, Rahul Gandhi was out there tweeting his heart out, trying to rally the Gen Z against what he calls the unjust Indian state. But viewers, Gen Z ignored his pleas like they just strolled right past Rahul's post. They did not vote for the Congress, they vetoed Congress. Rahul Gandhi thought he could woo the youth with promises of fighting the system. Remember, fight the Indian state? But Gen Z, they are too busy building apps, not dynasties. They picked the side that talks infrastructure over inheritance, reforms over recycled rhetoric. To me, viewers, this is not just a campus coup. This is a massive message. From Delhi's university polls to the national hustings, Congress's disconnect is showing, and it is deafening. Rahul Gandhi has blamed EVMs, he's blamed the media, he has blamed Modi magic, everything under the sun. But the Generation Z, Gen Z, is not buying the D for dynasty special, viewers. They are investing in D for direction. Viewers, in a country where the youth hold the remote, why is Rahul G still stuck on channel legacy? The writing is not just on the wall, it's trending on social media walls, viewers. It's a cold, hard slap of reality. It's a wake-up call etched in indelible ink. This is not just about college posters and campus chants. This is, viewers, the nursery of national politics where leaders are forged, where the pulse of tomorrow's India beats loudest. Congress finds no takers for its brand of politics. Coalition partners snubbing them. In state elections, they are slipping away like sand through dynasty fingers. And now after this defeat, who will Rahul Gandhi blame? Blame the stars, blame the wind, blame the moon, blame the RSS. It will not help, viewers. Rahul Gandhi and his party must look in the mirror. That Generation D, dynasty's gilded cage, where leadership is not inherited. In their case, it is inherited, not earned, never earned, has become the biggest problem. It's the biggest liability. Viewers, from campus to country, from A to Z, the rejection for Rahul is total. Sample the reactions.
वोट चोरी का मामला नहीं है, राहुल गांधी जी का दिमाग चोरी हो गया है। अब तो उन्होंने अपने अर्बन माओइस्ट होने का सबूत ही दे दिया। अर्बन माओइस्टों वाली भाषा वो कर रहे हैं कि जेन जी ने आकर संवैधानिक सरकार को उलट देना चाहिए।
जेन जी क्या कर रहा है? वो परिवारवाद के खिलाफ है। परिवारवाद के सबसे बड़े समर्थक आप हो, तो जेन जी भगाएगा तो सबसे पहले आपको भगाएगा। भ्रष्टाचार, भ्रष्टाचार किसके ऊपर है? लालू प्रसाद जी के ऊपर भ्रष्टाचार है, स्टालिन जी के ऊपर भ्रष्टाचार है, करुणानिधि जी तो इस देश के पहले मुख्यमंत्री थे जिनको कि भ्रष्टाचार के आधार पर सैक किया गया। इस बार जेन जी जब आंदोलन करेगा तो हम उसके साथ होंगे और जेन जी 2 ही काम करेगा, परिवारवादियों को भगाएगा, भ्रष्टाचारियों को भगाएगा।
भारत के जेन जी ने बता दिया कि वो जेन डी मतलब जनरेशन दरबारी, जनरेशन डायनेस्टी राहुल गांधी के साथ नहीं है। एक दिन बाद ही, राहुल गांधी के अपील के बाद ही कि भाई जेन जी हमारा समर्थन करे, जेन जी ने राहुल गांधी और जेन डी जनरेशन डायनेस्टी को आईना दिखा दिया।
Let's open this up. Shehzad Poonawala, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Nikhil Jain, political analyst, Ravi Srivastav ji, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, Dr. Piyush Joshi, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, will be joining us, and Dr. Anand Ranganathan completes the panel. Dr. Ranganathan, you look different, much younger. What have you done?
Gen Z. This is my attempt at being called Gen Z.
No, Gen Alpha.
Okay. Let's begin with Dr. Muni. Dr. Muni, Rahul Gandhi was hoping to get the support from Gen Z. ये तो गलत हो गया उनके साथ.
Pranesh ji, your so-called Gen Z which you were talking about in your
I am not talking about, sir. राहुल गांधी जी बात कर रहे थे, आप मुझे क्यों बोल रहे हैं?
नहीं, you have talked about in your teaser also regarding the win of Bharatiya Janata Party in Dusu elections. So I want to cite something there also. That your so-called Gen Z Aryan man, hailing from a prominent Haryana business family, is executive director of his father's liquor firm with family assets in thousands of crores.
So is that a disqualification?
Head of, no, wait a minute, listen to me, sir. That's starting a comment, 2 minutes सुन लीजिए, क्या problem है? His uncle is the head of Love Sarta Khap, and his campaign received endorsement from several Khaps. Dalai Khap, Childar Khap, Sangwan Khap, Dadri Khap, Palam Khap, etc. etc. Gen Z in reality is without nepotism, who gains education on loan, pays taxes, works hard and believes in quotes rather than Khap. And Gandhi's post you are talking about. Gandhi's post has galvanized Gen Zs online with over 2.3 million views and 58,000 likes in X within 24 hours. 2025 Lokniti and CSDS youth survey covering 18 to 25-year-old found 68% of Gen Z distrust electoral process thanks to Rahul Gandhi, with 52% actively participating in awareness drives, up from 42% in 2022. Even Pew Report research said something. I hope the other researchers here will acknowledge this. This shows that Rahul Gandhi's comments really clicked with Gen Z rather than the
Very good, Dr. Muni. That's a good try at at a face saver. आपने हिम्मत बढ़ा दी रवि श्रीवास्तव जी और निखिल की, देखिए उनको अच्छा लग रहा है. मुझे ये बताइए, आप कह रहे हैं राहुल गांधी पोस्ट जनरेटेड व्यूज, आप व्यूज में ही खुश रहिए, मोदी जी वोट्स ले जाएंगे. हो गया, इसमें भी वही हो गया.
नहीं प्रणेश जी, देखिए इलेक्शंस होने दीजिए. जो बोलना
रिजल्ट आ गया, अब कौन से इलेक्शन
पार हो जाएगा, वो 300 भी नहीं कर पाए. ठीक है, इससे लगता है कि ना कि उनका डाउनफॉल शुरू हो चुका है. और
डॉक्टर मुनी, कभी तो मान लो कि
शुरू हो चुका है.
डिस्कनेक्ट है. वो देखिए जो हमारे पैनल पे जेन जी हैं, डॉक्टर रंगनाथन कुछ बोल रहे हैं.
हाँ, नहीं देखिए, मैं डॉक्टर मुनी जो कि जेन जी अल्फा बीटा जो भी लगा लीजिए हैं, मैं उनकी बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करता हूं. लेकिन ये देखिए, स्पीशियसली Pranesh, before I come to the another topic, he brought in Khap Panchayat. Now he's joined the Congress party. I just humbly ask him, what are the views of the Congress big leaders Devendra Yadav, Naveen Jindal and Sachin Pilot? Sachin Pilot has gone to the extent of supporting Khap Panchayats. तो कम से कम ये एनालॉजी तो मत लाओ खाप की डिराइडिंग, when your own leaders are vociferous supporters of Khap.
And Hooda. When Dr. Muni was speaking, I thought, he's insinuating Khap Panchayat members also went to, vote in the university polls. He does not know what to say. Nikhil?
No, but, yeah.
Pranesh, thank you. So first of all, Pranesh, I think let's all of us acknowledge one fact, that the Delhi University Student Union elections are no longer what they used to be in the 70s, 80s or the 90s. No longer are they hotbed for cultivating the political leaders of the future. They're just a vulgar show of money. Whichever party is affiliated organization wins, whether it is the ABVP, NSUI, AISF, whichever organization it is just a blatant show of money. You look at the kind of campaign the gentleman who's won this election has run, the kind of cars and money that is being splurged around in a country, in a university where so many of the students studying there have their ancestral lands on mortgage just so that they can live in Delhi. In that sort of a university, in this sort of a country, you have somebody campaigning in a Porsche sports car, in a Lamborghini, in a Rolls Royce, in a Bentley, and it's not just one of these.
You could have sent Rahul Gandhi to campaign on a cycle. What stopped the Congress party? If that is a problem, Nikhil Jain, do you really believe in what you're saying? Vulgar display of money. Why didn't the NSUI then withdraw from polls? Why were you participating in this vulgar, show of money, whatever you said it is? हारने के बाद now you don't want to blame the EVMs here. With some people are on social media blaming the EVMs. वोट चोरी यहां भी बोल रहे हैं. इसमें पैसे की बात कहां से आ गई? शहजाद पूनावाला, आप लोग पैसे और गाड़ी से जीते हैं इलेक्शन.
First of all, see, I understand that after being rejected by Janmat in 99 elections, losing 3 Lok Sabha elections, now even Gen Z has rejected Gen D ka poster boy, Generation Dynasty ka poster boy, Rahul Gandhi. And I am just surprised that Anand, till now we have not got message that hydrogen bomb of vote chori in Delhi University will be exploded tomorrow. Pranesh, please wait for 1-2 hours. Maybe the message will come that tomorrow Rahul G will address a press conference on
He's
this.
assembling it.
He is assembling the entire data like he did for his last press conference. Having said that, the Lingdo committee, by the way, in 2005, which was put together by the UPA government, had set the guidelines for the DUSU elections. But look at the people. When they lose the national or the state election, they blame the EVM. Now they don't blame EVM, they blame the voter list. And now when they can't blame the voter list, in vice president election, they blamed, even there they've said vote chori, and here also they are delegitimizing the vote election. It is better to be associated with a khap than to be Panja chap and Parivar chap. First of all, these people can't get out of Gen P and Gen V. Don't clap, Mr. Muni. Your party, Mr. Hooda, takes the support of the same khap people in assembly elections. So unless they become good to support in the assembly elections and bad to support in every other election, or if you are abusing the khaps, then the Congress party must say it. But having said that, see, the problem is that they don't want to get out of Gen P, Generation Parivar, and Gen V, Generation Vote Bank. And look at the vote bank politics. Just 2 examples, because we are also going to debate Sam Pitroda and other issues in the next part. But today, they are celebrating or commemorating the Batla House encounter terrorists on a day like this. And what did they do for the agenda? Even in JNU, they said, Afzal hum sharminda hai. So this politics of anti-nationalism, this politics of Bharat Virod has been rejected by the Gen Z of India. And look what they are saying. They are saying that Gen Z should come out on the streets and they should create a situation like Bangladesh. Their leader Sajjan Singh said that Bangladesh में PM के घर में चढ़ गए, वैसे PM के घर में चढ़ जाना चाहिए.
We'll come to that.
This is the way they are trying to stop the violence.
निखिल, आप बोल रहे थे महंगी गाड़ी, वल्गर शो ऑफ मनी. मुझे बस एक सवाल है, गुस्सा मत होइएगा. मलेशिया का रिटर्न टिकट कितने का आता है?
जाकिर नायक ने स्पॉन्सर
पता नहीं, मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है, बीजेपी के पास होंगे, उनसे पूछ लीजिए.
जाकिर नायक
हम पटना में हैं, ट्रेन से आए हैं. आई डोंट हैव द मनी टू फ्लाई टू मलेशिया.
मलेशिया से
नहीं,
आप ये बताइए एक पोर्शा रेंट पे कितने पे आती है? No, I would ask my BJP friend to tell me how much does it cost to get a Rolls Royce.
This is not about if you think Rolls Royce can, win you elections. खरीद लीजिए sir. Why are candidates? उन्हीं को अपना poll symbol ही change कर लीजिए ना. Get a Rolls Royce right to the election commission. Dr. Ranganathan, this is more than a case of sour grapes.
No, but I just, we should get serious on the topic because it's a very important topic. Because, it's disturbing these taunting statements that have been made over the past, not just today, but over the through you. You really do think that? Screaming that the constitution has been murdered, that the elections are a total fraud, that the ruling government is stealing votes, that all our constitutional independent bodies, our judiciary have been totally destroyed and compromised, that all wealth is controlled by a few crony billionaires, when none of it is true. You think we can't see through you that all this is being done for one purpose only, to spring 1,000 Nepals on India's streets. Pranesh, they are hoping and praying for a bloody revolution in India with a civil war based on religion, language.
They haven't succeeded in this venture for a decade, but they keep trying. They don't get the simple logic that if, as they claim, that in addition to all of their aforementioned schemes, there are no jobs, inflation is sky high, economy is dead, we would already have had a bloody revolution by now. There would already have been 1,000 Nepals sprung up from Kashmir to Kanyakumari by now. That they haven't is because a billion Indians, including all the Gen Zs, can see through these lies, Rahul Gandhi. They know that last year, as the RBI claims report said, 46 million jobs were created. They know that the inflation is at 1.54%, the lowest in 7 years. They know that the PMI manufacturing is at an all-time high, that inequality Gini is at an all-time low, that Sensex is at an all-time high,
that exports are at an all-time high, vehicle sales are at an all-time high, India's GDP is growing at a blistering 7.2%. If none of this was true, India indeed would have had been Nepal, Gen Z or no Gen Z. तो थोड़ा भाई अकल से काम लो, Gen Y, Gen X रिवर्स मत चलाओ, आगे चलो आगे और सच बोलो।
रवि श्रीवास्तव जी, आप सच बोलेंगे? क्या हो गया? जेन जी ने रिजेक्ट कर दिया राहुल जी को।
I think I am the oldest among this panel, and I do not belong to any Gen Y or Gen Z at all, and I am perhaps from Gen X or earlier than that. Perhaps of the Harappa या Mohenjo-daro वाली
डी से आप डी से हो, डी से दरबारी।
Don't worry. But what I am seeing today is that Dusu election is being percolated as if it is a referendum on the Congress party across the country. And it's so funny. NSUI also has one seat over there. It's not so. But all kind of ills have been used by these people for winning a small university election. The same vote chori, the same EVM manipulation, the same money power, vulgar display of the money power, all those ills have been used here, which are used across the country by the BJP. So it's nothing new in it.
अच्छा रवि श्रीवास्तव जी, देखिए दो आपने महत्वपूर्ण पॉइंट उठाए, शहजाद जवाब देना चाहते हैं, फिर मैं जा रहा हूं डॉक्टर जोशी के पास। आप कह रहे हैं ईवीएम चोरी हुआ है, पहले आपने पूछा दिस वाज नॉट अ रेफरेंडम, दिस इज सम यूनिवर्सिटी election. Rahul Gandhi made it a referendum by saying Gen Z will come with me. Nahi hua. Now that the NSUI has lost, Congress has lost, you are, listing excuses, Shehzad.
First of all, not just Rahul Gandhi, in fact, the only party, by the way, ABVP, even though it is associated with the Sangh Parivar, no high-flying BJP leader goes there. But Ragini Naik and all the top national leaders and spokespersons of the Congress party were there. And yesterday, Congress party has tweeted that this will be a gift for Narendra Modi ji after his birthday. The election expose by Mr. Rahul Gandhi and this election result in Dusu. So they made it a referendum, point number one. Point number two, now I was waiting for 1-2 hours, but they have immediately said it is a vote chori. Arey bhai sahab, what happened to your vote chori PowerPoint presentation? Wahan par kitna vote kata? And by the way, all the allegations Rahul Gandhi made, the FIR was done by the Karnataka police, that time it was the Karnataka BJP government. The FIR was filed by the Election Commission. None of the votes got cancelled or deleted. And in fact, it has been seen that in Karnataka, your MLA Nanje Gowda, his election was invalidated. By the way, last point, the 4 seats, 3 the ABVP has won, 1 the NSUI has won, right? That's what Mr. Ravi Srivastava said. The interesting thing is that the one NSUI person who has won the vice president, he is originally ABVP, much like Revant Reddy.
बताइए सर.
Sir, one thing, civic elections in Karnataka are going to be with the ballot paper. And that's going to be a trend now.
Ravi Srivastava, are you saying
there's so much of
vice president election किससे था?
Suspicion.
Vice president election किससे था?
They are going to have on a ballot paper now.
VP election किससे हुआ?
They are going to have Karnataka elections on ballot paper.
VP election किससे हुआ? VP election किससे हुआ? Ballot paper या EVM?
So what? How does it make a difference?
It does not, sir. It does not make a difference. It will never make a difference. Dr. Ranganathan, this is not nice. In this debate over Gen Z, we have to respect Ravi Srivastava ji. He's a boomer.
No, I object to this. Shehzad might be Gen Z, but he leads them on, he lays an ambush, and then he traps them. This is unacceptable, Shehzad.
ये गलत है. Dr. Joshi,
Rahul Gandhi, and then I'm a millennial, by the way.
राहुल गांधी कह रहे थे जेन जी हमारे साथ आएंगे. ये तो रिजल्ट आ गया आज, साथ में कोई नहीं है.
देखिए प्रॉब्लम ये है प्रणेश कि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ डेमोक्रेटिक मेजर्स इन दिस कंट्री. आई विल स्टार्ट बाय सेइंग यूनान मिस्र रोमा सब मिट गए जहां से, फिर भी रहा है बाकी नामो निशा हमारा. कुछ बात है गैसती मिट्टी नहीं हमारी, सदियों रहा है दुश्मन दौरे जहां हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. रीजन फॉर दिस इज दैट द यूथ ऑफ दिस कंट्री बिलीव्स इन democratic measures. The youth of this country believes in various safety mechanisms that our constitution provides for them to express their their difference of opinion, and that is the beauty of India. You know, we have seen JP Andolan, we have seen India Against Corruption Movement and Andolan. We have seen many measures, you know, powerful, autocratic leaders have been thrown away by democratic measures. So to say that something like Nepal or Bangladesh is going to happen in India is preposterous, is biased by what is happening, and it is just lashing on, to anything that they can.
But Dr. Joshi, then why do you think some leaders are, making this irresponsible commentary? क्यों बोल रहे हैं सब वो?
That is for Mr. Gandhi to answer, but I firmly believe in the democratic structure of India, compromised as it may be, through weakened institutions as of now. But I have a firm belief that whatever, let's say, election commission, still to come up with a decent explanation on vote chori. Still, I think that the Constitution of India provides so many measures, so many safety walls, so many pressure to, safety wall mechanisms, so that the pressure is released. We have a good judiciary. Okay. So all these things are there. I personally believe
we have a robust judiciary. I think if at all one institution was compromised even for a short duration, it was the Tihar jail, when one AAP minister was there and getting, massage and whatnot. वो थोड़ा compromise तो था, sir, because पूरी VVIP service वहाँ चल रही थी. Dr. Ranganathan,
very quickly before Ranganathan ji comes in. First of all, the Gen Z in this country or the generation before this has been already using the power of the vote to vote out these people who represent nepo kids and corruption. 2014, 2019 and 2024 was exactly that. So the Gen Z has already been active in their way to remove nepotism. And one last point. He said that vote chori, the explanation is still left by the Election Commission. The Election Commission yesterday said that there were no votes that have been deleted. Even Rahul Gandhi backtracked from his morning press conference. But now you tell me, Congress has said that Aam Aadmi Party did vote chori in Punjab. Do you accept that statement, Piyush Joshi? Because you have just hailed Rahul Gandhi. Do you accept that statement?
He is not hailed Rahul Gandhi. He wants Rahul Gandhi.
Explanation is there.
वो बोल रहे हैं Rahul Gandhi को जेल में होना चाहिए. उनके नेता बोल रहे हैं. How is he hailing?
But he just said that the election commission has left much to desire.
He's jailing Rahul Gandhi, not hailing. Dr. Ranganathan बोली. Nikhil, I am coming to you. I know you don't have a printer today. मैं आ रहा हूँ.
Yeah, no, he used to be a placard carrying member. Now he's reduced to a card carrying member of the Congress party. No, but I really respect Dr. Saab, Dr. Piyush Joshi, but when he says that autocratic leaders have been thrown out through our democratic process, I object. Yeah, Dr. Saab, that's no way to talk about Arvind Kejriwal ji here.
Dr. Joshi, respond.
Sir, I was just mentioning the democratic movements, the revolution. The first one happened after the emergency, and has thrown Indira Gandhi out of power. And the second one happened during the India Against Corruption movements. Which movement do you
and who was thrown out of power?
Don't worry,
and who was thrown out of power?
I did not interrupt you.
No, who was thrown out of power?
Hear me out. Shazad, I did not interrupt you.
No, let him speak, please.
Please just hold on for a second. You'll get your share of time. I know you're getting restless because of all the vote chori allegations, and Ganesh Kumar, despite standing by your side, you are not able to come up with a plausible explanation. So to reply to Ranganathan ji, Mr. Kejriwal has mentioned about vote chori much before Rahul Gandhi ji. What was Rahul Gandhi doing during Delhi elections when there was New Delhi election? And we did file multiple affidavits, We did file our BLS and BLOs in Delhi, did submit our queries and our objections on affidavit, which Mr. Ganesh Kumar keeps on asking. What is the Election Commission done about that? And as far as these safety wall mechanisms, you brought out Satyendra Jain's issue. What is CBI doing with Satyendra Jain, whom you?
It's not about CBI. Dr. Joshi, कहाँ से कहाँ लेके गए? मैं तो बस जेल में सर एक बात बताइए, एक ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूशन, which jail allows massage? You tell me. कौन सा जेल मसाज अलाउ करता है? मैं तो गया नहीं हूँ, कोई गया है तो बता दे.
केस में डाल के आप जेल में बंद रखते हो, फिर बोलते हो कि केस क्लोज कर.
नहीं तो जेल में बंद कर देंगे तो आप मसाज वाले को थोड़ी बुला लेंगे, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. Let's okay, but the point.
One second. Look at the facts that are distorted here. The case which has been closed of Satyendra Jain has nothing to do with the case in which he went to jail and which he continues to be prima facie indicted by the courts. Please. Okay, Anand Ranganathan ka आधा से ज़्यादा time goes in fact checking this, and this is the problem. They come and spread these lies. Secondly, they said that yesterday whatever allegations have been raised, nothing has been answered by the Election Commission. Online, can you delete votes? It's not possible. After that, you have said 6,000 votes were deleted. Where are these votes which are deleted? And I ask a specific, one second, one last specific question. Piyush Joshi, if you are so authentic on this issue, Karnataka High Court has cancelled the election of Congress MLA Nanjay Gowda. Was he doing vote chori, yes or no? Take a stand.
So if he was doing vote chori and High Court has passed a submission, to punish him na Baba. You should be worried about the election.
Where is the if now? Now that the court verdict is out, the election has been set aside, then it must be vote chori. Dr. Ranganathan, Nikhil, I am coming to you. Sorry.
Yeah, as I said, Dr. Piyush Joshi will always remain a hero for me. But it is also a fact कि मुझसे ज़्यादा दो ही लोग उंगली उठा रहे हैं जो इन्होंने कहा है. एक स्टीव बकनर थे और एक ये अपने निखिल जैन है. मतलब ये कांग्रेस और आपका समझ में नहीं आ रहा. पहले जय वीरू की तरह थे, अब ऐसी दुश्मनी आई है कि आंखों से आग उगल रही है. But anyway, because Dr. Saab is a medical doctor and he's done experiments, I know he's a scientist as well, I want to ask him a very simple question. You know, I can expect Nikhil talking about vote chori. But Dr. Saab, आप वोट चोरी की बात करते हैं, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, कोई भी आदमी टेस्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट करता है, उसके साथ एक कंट्रोल एक्सपेरिमेंट करता है. कोई भी पेपर पब्लिश होता है एक नए रिजल्ट का, तो रेफरी हमेशा पूछता है कि भाई आपने कंट्रोल एक्सपेरिमेंट किया. आप ये जानते हैं. मैं आपसे सिंपल पूछना चाहता हूं, जब आप वोट चोरी की बात कर रहे हैं और राहुल गांधी ये एलेज कर रहा है कि बीजेपी की माधेपुरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में वोट चोरी हुई बिकॉज 11,000 डुप्लीकेट वोटर्स वर फाउंड, क्या उनको ये नहीं कहना चाहिए था कि वायनाड में 19,000 डुप्लीकेट वोटर्स वर फाउंड, जहां से मैं इलेक्ट हुआ? दैट वाज द कंट्रोल एक्सपेरिमेंट. नो टू यू डॉक्टर साहब.
कंट्रोल इज अनबायस्ड. यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रैंडमाइज कंट्रोल ट्रायल से. यहाँ तो सभी जगह भाई पूरी दाल ही काली है ना. दाल में कुछ काला होगा तो
कहां से दाल काली है? ये कहां से दाल काली हो गई? कैसे हो गई? निखिल, वो बोल रहे हैं इट्स अ रेकलेस स्टेटमेंट बाय राहुल गांधी. द इंसिनुएशन अबाउट जेन जी इज नॉट गुड. दिस इज द आम आदमी पार्टी, बाय द वे.
First of all, I wanted to say something since the very start of the debate. You've not given me the opportunity to speak. You just come to me, you interject, and then you just give the panel to your very best friend, Shehzad. First of all, I feel that you should be writing the speeches of the Prime Minister because you create a better narrative for the BJP than the BJP itself manages to do. The way that you have twisted an entire class monitor student in a university student sort of an election into a referendum on Prime Minister Modi and the youth of the country choosing for a man who's not able to give them employment, who's not able to give good education, who's not able to ensure that the youth have something better to do than just watch Instagram reels. Except of course the BJP IT cell does itself make a lot of laser eyes reels when it comes to foreign policy.
You see, this is the problem why you don't get to speak as much as the others, because you don't answer the question. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Rahul Gandhi made this about Gen Z. I am saying that this is a referendum. You said this is not a referendum.
Shehzad, on your show, your very good friend. Shehzad, on the show, your
You are my best friend. No, you are my best friend, but if you campaign like this, nobody will vote for you. Even I won't vote for you.
अरे अगर सब कह रहे हैं वोट चोरी हुई तो इन्वेस्टिगेशन कब होगी?
एक सेकंड. Now let me.
कौन है ये सब में?
बोथ सेइंग वोट चोरी हो रही है. आम आदमी पार्टी
कौन है? आम आदमी पार्टी तो ये भी कह रही है कि राहुल गांधी को जेल जाना चाहिए. भेज दीजिए. अरविंद केजरीवाल ने कहा भेज दीजिए आप. अभी नो यू हैव टू मच फेथ इन आम आदमी पार्टी. दी आम आदमी पार्टी सुप्रीमो अरविंद केजरीवाल वांट्स गांधी इज जेल्ड. आस्क द गांधीज टू गो एंड सिट इन जेल. बोल दीजिए सर. 1 मिनट शहजाद, 1 मिनट. अभी बेस्ट फ्रेंड बोला. 1 मिनट. डॉक्टर रंगनाथन.
अरे यार ये क्या तरीका है यार? दिस इज अ गुड वे टू रिमूव मी फ्रॉम स्पीकिंग.
हाँ नहीं, ये बेस्ट फ्रेंड शहजाद था. मैं कम से कम गुड फ्रेंड के नाते मुझे ज्यादा चांस देना चाहिए शहजाद से. नहीं देखिए, राहुल गांधी विल नेवर आंसर योर क्वेश्चंस. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज लिटिल बिट अनफेयर ऑन माय गुड फ्रेंड निखिल जैन, बिकॉज ही इज बीन पुश्ड. लेकिन मैं सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूं. आप ये कह रहे हैं द ओनर्स ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज ऑन ईसी. Now this is very strange because EC filed an FIR and the police was the CID. Now the onus of investigation is on CID. Now I want to ask him. He's saying yesterday Rahul Gandhi said evidence nahi diya, which is wrong. But anyway, मैं पूछना चाहता हूं निखिल से. निखिल, please don't speak like that. Please let me finish. It's a simple, polite question to you. The police asks for evidence. The party who is supposed to give the evidence does not give the evidence. Under such circumstances, और आपको unbiased होने की कसम है निखिल, I know you're unbiased. Please tell me, what is the next action of the police? Please tell me.
But let me answer. This is not true.
Let him answer this.
And no, he's put a question to me. I'll answer that. That the Karnataka CID in the past 18 months, which is basically a form of police, has asked the election commission for evidence 18 times, and the election commission is not giving the evidence. What do you want the police to do? Go and arrest the election commissioner, or keep on making the inquiries that they are trying to do?
Answer that question.
Yeah, let me answer this question. On 6th of September 2023, the Karnataka CEO has given the name, password, login ID, and all the important the instructions or all the important data that is required. It has been put on paper and pen yesterday. It has been shared. And forget Karnataka CEO or the Election Commission. It has been published in the Hindu paper on 7th of September 2025 that yes, the Election Commission has shared all this. The problem with Rahul Gandhi is that since he is half educated, he reads only half the truth. He read half part of the Hindu article. He didn't read that no names have been deleted, no voters have been deleted. He didn't read that the information is there. Now second point, please let me complete. He said कि सब लोग वोट चोरी बोल रहे हैं. This is what Nikhil Jain said just now, 2 minutes ago. Nikhil Jain, your party has said Aam Aadmi Party has done vote chori in Punjab. Do you stand by that? Amar Singh has said this.
See, the point is the same, my friend.
The point is,
I and Piyush Joshi, we are raising the same point that
no,
there is
you are not
manipulation
raising
in the
the same
electoral
point.
process.
Dr. Joshi is saying
Then
put
why
the Gandhis in jail. You want the Gandhis on Gaddi. How is it the same point?
Umpire in a match. No.
बाकी लोगों को डॉक्टर आकाशदीप मुनि इज माय गुड फ्रेंड फ्रॉम स्कूल डेज. डॉक्टर मुनि, आपको पता है कुछ बोलने इसमें कैसे डिफेंड करेंगे राहुल जी को, तो आप हाथ भी नहीं उठा रहे.
देखिए, Rahul Gandhi does not need my defense because people of this country are with him. So he does not need my defense specifically. But my point is to you is that, while my dear friend Ranganathan ji, whom I very much respect, was talking about Sachin Pilot and many people, there has been numerous occasions when Manohar Lal Khattar, Sonali Fogart, Sanjeev Balyan and Brij Bhushan Saran Singh have spoken in support of Khap Panchayats. He does not quote them. I wonder why.
No. You did not understand what he was trying to say. डॉक्टर साहब आपसे ये बोल रहे थे, आप तो कंप्लेन मत कीजिए. वो कंप्लेन तो नहीं करते ना सपोर्ट करने के बाद. आप लोग सपोर्ट भी करते हैं, फिर टीवी पे आके कंप्लेन करते हैं. दोनों तो नहीं कर सकते ना. इलेक्शन भी जीतेंगे, फिर वोट चोरी भी बोलेंगे. डॉक्टर साहब वो आपको बता रहे थे. बट माय लास्ट वर्ड इस डिबेट से बिफोर वी मूव ऑन, हमारे जो सबसे सीनियर मेंबर रवि श्रीवास्तव जी, दिल्ली इलेक्शन मामूली इलेक्शन है आपके हिसाब से कि ये कोई रेफरेंडम नहीं है?
Absolutely. It's a local election, college students, and it's okay. There is always a win or defeat for any party, any group. They are not parties. They are all affiliates.
ठीक है सर, ये तो पहला सवाल था. अब एक बात बताइए रवि श्रीवास्तव जी, डूसू इलेक्शन बिल्कुल ही इरेलेवेंट है. जो नेशनल इलेक्शन था सर, जनरल इलेक्शन, वो रेफरेंडम था, उसको मानते हैं आप मैंडेट? उसमें किसकी जीत हुई?
पार्शियल.
अच्छा,
पार्शियल.
तो ये जो सरकार
BJP reduced from 303 to 240.
Right.
And the Congress gained from 54 to 99.
So democracy is so अगर कांग्रेस का सीट बढ़ गया और बीजेपी का कम हो गया जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं, तो डेमोक्रेसी डेड है सर? नहीं है ना?
Reduced. That's important. It has not gone up.
एक सेकेंड, आई एम अ लिटिल कंफ्यूज्ड. हमने कर्नाटका में सो कॉल्ड वोट चोरी की, इनका कैंडिडेट जीता. दिल्ली नेशनल इलेक्शन में वोट चोरी हुई, इनकी सीटें बढ़ी, हमारी कम हुई. तो वोट चोर है कौन? ये असली वोट चोर कौन है? रवि श्रीवास्तव देखना. अच्छा, वन लास्ट 10 सेकेंड्स. रागिनी नायक यस्टरडे मोदी जी का बर्थडे गिफ्ट तो आज विस्फोटक प्रेस वार्ता से दिया, एक और बर्थडे गिफ्ट एनएसयूआई कल देगी. 4 सीटों पर
डॉक्टर रंगनाथन
अगली बार महामानव जन्मदिन मनाना भूल जाएंगे.
ये डॉक्टर रंगनाथन, अल्का लांबा, अजय माकन, many more are products of Delhi University Students Union. देखिए, the list is long, but Ravi Srivastava जी बोलते कुछ नहीं, कोई बात नहीं.
नहीं, that is why I'm a little bit worried about my placard carrying dear friend Nikhil Jain. कल ये homeless placard लेके ना खड़े करते हैं, because he's criticized Congress Party and NSUI, saying that entire list of candidates is taking part in such elections because of cash, because of money, because of corruption. So obviously he's included Congress.
और निखिल, I am going to post our photo together ताकि आप best friend आप उस category में आप आ जाएं. But you will have to make sense to speak here on panel. दोस्ती से नहीं चलेगा, please. I am sorry. Let's move on, viewers. Let's shift our attention. And this is a story that is about an ugly truth, viewers. Stark contrast from what we were discussing. This is about India's conscience, viewers. And let me first take you back in time. I beg your indulgence as I do so. 19th September, the year is 2008. Inspector Mohan Chand Sharma, a brave Delhi police officer, storms into the shadows of Batla House, hunting terrorists hell-bent on tearing our nation apart. Inspector Sharma is fearless, leading his team into a den of vipers, viewers, Sajid and Atif.